It is time to expand minds through movies, TV, sports, and flicks. It is time to boldly go where no podcast has gone before. It is time for the Captain Talks Flicks.
The Captain Talk Flicks.
Welcome to the Captain Talks Flicks podcast. I'm your host, the Captain Cortez, aka Mr. Love, and this is where we talk flicks. Welcome to the podcast where me, the Captain, talks about movies, TV, sports, flicks, anything you can see on the two-bird screen. I like to get out here and give my unique perspective, because after 48 years of being on planet Earth, I developed a unique perspective about these movies, TV, sports, and flicks, and I'd like to tell you about it. Because just maybe you care. And according to the stats, it looks like you do care. I want to give a big shout out to Paris, France. Got some plays over in Paris, France this past week. Gracias, gratitude, todo revoir. And Paris, France, the French language sounds absolutely beautiful. The documentary I'm going to talk about today, a lot of it was done in French, and it just sounds so beautiful. It's a lovely sounding language. So like I said a couple podcasts ago, I'm probably going to have to learn French. I think I'm going to do that. So thanks for listening. Gracias, gratitude. And just FYI, back in the day with school radio DJ, but I never got a job. I think I never got a job because I just didn't have the determination. If I would have had more determination, then maybe that would enable me to become a radio DJ. But it didn't. That's what allowed me to become the greatest podcast in the Matrix. Something to debate, might be true, might not be true. But I said it on the internet, so it's gotta be true, right? Because everything on the internet is facts, not facts, true, false, propaganda, fake news, the Matrix. Words, signs, symbol, language, attention, focus, ideas, beliefs. I don't know. I didn't make the internet. Ask the people that made the internet. So when you're online, just beware, just watch out. Anybody's gonna ramble you all day with on. Let's get right into the podcast. But first, a word from our sponsor. Ladies and gentlemen, do you eat breakfast? Well, if you eat breakfast or like eating breakfast, me, the Captain Che Cortez, did a song about eating breakfast. The song is called Eating Breakfast, and it's about eating breakfast. So if you want to hear a track of me rapping about eating breakfast, I'll put some links below to the track called Eating Breakfast, and you can hear the Captain rap about eating breakfast. So check it out. Now, let's get on the podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, I am back again. And when I woke up this morning, it was so beautiful outside. The sun was shining, sunlight, warmth, heat. It was so lovely. My day today was just fantastic. Beautiful sunlight, chill, relax, had some popcorn and hot sauce, right? Chill, drank water, some fancy water too. Just relaxing, hanging out, take some time to just slow down just a little bit. Because the Captain is always busy doing this, doing that, doing this. I was still doing stuff today, but I just amped it down just a bit. Just a little bit of relaxation. You know, had this cup of coffee this morning, enjoyed it. But now it is time to podcast. And ladies and gentlemen, this week, I heard about some thieves. This week, I heard about some thieves that are stealing your time. They are time thieves. Yeah, this week, I got to see the documentary called Time Thieves. And it's about things that steal your time. Right, it's what it's all about. History, time, things that steal your time. So yeah, that's what I'm going to talk about today. So ladies and gentlemen, do you know how precious your time is? You may or may not. Now, I didn't realize that till later on in life. When I was in my 20s, 30s, mid-30s, I didn't truly understand just how valuable time is. It took me a long time to figure out how valuable my time was, and will be, right? So regardless of age, maybe you haven't pondered or thought about just how valuable your time is. Well, if you have not, I highly recommend you check out this documentary because it's going to explain to you just how valuable your time is. It's going to go into the creation of modern timekeeping back in the early 1900s. It's going to go over the way companies and entities are managing your time, control your time, and dictating your time, right? It's going to tell you all the ways that time is being sucked away from you. So if you're not aware of all that, you should check this documentary out. So first of all, I just want to talk about the value of time. Like I said earlier, I didn't really have the awareness of just how valuable it is. It's so valuable. You will never get it back. You're never getting your time back. In fact, if you listen to this podcast, you ain't getting it back, right? I understand how powerful that is. If you listen to this whole podcast about 15, 20 minutes, you're not getting it back at all. Once you spend it on hearing me, you ain't getting it back. That's why I make this worth your while, bro. Because I understand just how valuable your time is. Whatever you give me right now, you could be giving it to something else, someone else, something else, somewhere else, wherever. You could be giving it to someone else. And you're choosing to listen to me right now. And I appreciate that. And if you came back and listened to a couple of these, I appreciate that. That's why I do the best to craft these in the best way I can, just to make them worth your time. Try to entertain you, spit knowledge, trying to make it worth your time, because time is valuable, right? Like I said, you can't get it back. You never get it back, right? Once it's gone, you never get it back. Once today's over, I'm not getting it back, bro. So just knowing that, being aware of that, should have us take more control and awareness and guidance in how we distribute our time, use our time, manipulate our time, manage our time, right? So I did an album called There's Never Enough Time back in like 2020, 21, somewhere around there. It was like Christmas time. And the whole vibe of the album was like time travel and time and just like how there's just never enough time. Like there's so many things I want to get done and I'm never done, bro. Right? I'm never done. I'm not done now. I won't be done today. I'm never finished. I got so many things I'm trying to accomplish and do. And it was never done. It just never, no matter how much time I got, there's never enough time, right? And that's what kind of the theme of the album was back in the day. But anyways, though, like, you know, if you're a younger person, you have so much time in front of you if you're blessed. And, you know, and if I was just a little bit younger, I would be more aware, take more control of where my time is directed to spend, right? Because I squandered so much time when I was a young man. So much got squandered on BS, bro, that really didn't do nothing for me. To be real about it. You know, I hung out, enjoyed myself, partied, all that kind of thing. But there's no return on investment with that, bro. Right? You gotta have balance. And just, you know, now knowing just how valuable time is, I really sit down and manage how my time is spent and what I get the most bang for my buck with time, bro. Who I give my time to, who I give my attention to, who I give my focus to, who I spend time with. This is the running theme of this podcast. We should be very aware of where our time, attention, and focus is going. Because once it's spent, it's not coming back. So this documentary will make you aware of that if you weren't already. They've already gave this whole idea a lot of thought. Like so much, and just how the seconds are ticking away. The days are ticking away. The months are ticking away. The years are ticking away, bro. I will be 60 years old in 12 years. Now it sounds like a long time, bro. It sounds like a long time, but realistically, it's not. My perception of time has shifted and changed, bro. 12 years will go by fast. So on my journey to 60, how will I spend that time, bro? Because once that time is spent, once I get 60, it's not coming back. So whatever age you are right now, you're young, old, wherever you're at, from this day forward, really ponder, bro, where is my time going? Because once it's gone, you cannot get it back. You know, who are you spending your time with? What are you watching? What are you listening to? What are you doing, right? Because we only get one shot at this as far as I know. And once this life is over, that's game over. So every moment you're on planet Earth, take advantage of your time and maximize your minutes. And do what you want to do with that time. And don't get stuck in doing something that you don't really care for or not passionate about, bro. Because in the end, bro, once it's spent, it's not coming back. And when you're on your deathbed, don't say, bro, I wasted so much time. I had those thoughts a few years ago. When I hit 40 years old or 41, something like that, I was just like, man, so much time got spent and I just wasted it. I really pondered, I was wrestling with that when I was 40, 41. It's like, oh my gosh, I spent so much time and just being naive and not being aware of how valuable time is, right? I gave it some serious thought. I was kind of wrestling with that. I was a little irritated, slightly, to be honest with you. Because just how I just gave it up, gave it away, squandered it, gave it to people that didn't deserve it, gave it to places that didn't deserve it, didn't make full use of my time, right? This experience as a human being, make full use of it. Your time is valuable. really be very particular about where you distribute that to, who you give that to, where it goes, where it flows, because I'm serious. It is very valuable. It's not just my time, it's your time also. Your time is extremely valuable. So take your time and really think through, should I spend time doing out whatever it is you're about to do? Before you go and do it, whatever it is, really ponder, bro. Is this time well spent? It doesn't matter who, what, where, whatever. It's totally up to you. It's not for me to tell you how to spend your time. It's not for anybody to tell you how to spend your time. It is your time. It is your body. It is your time on earth. Spend it the best way you think is the best for you. Straight up. Because when I hit 40, 41, I sat back and I was like, bro, I wasted so much time. I mean, I'm serious. I'm not whining and complaining. This is where my mind was at. And then once I had that realization of like, I spent so much time and wasted it, I did not squander no more. Since I was 40, 41, 42, I've just been doing everything I've really wanted to do. Now, don't get me wrong. I've been doing stuff I don't want to do because that's part of life. You have to do stuff you don't want to. But I've been mitigating the amount of stuff I don't want to and focus on just using my time the way I want, how I want, so I can have fulfillment and joy. This is what I'm doing. And I hope you do the same. And if you're younger, I hope you figure this out younger. If you're younger and you've not even thought about this, and you're just becoming aware of this, like, bro, really? Is that valuable? Never thought about it like that. Check this documentary out. Value your time, understand how valuable time is, and start making moves, acting, moving, being, doing in ways that are going to maximize your life, fulfill your life, give you joy by using your time the way you want. Don't let somebody else tell you how to use your time, bro. Use your time the way you want to use your time. Straight up. Because we only got one shot, like I said. Life is short. It goes by quick. Trust me, I am 47 years old. It went by fast. Like I said, I'll be 60 in 12 years if I'm blessed to make it there. It's going to go by quick. So wherever you're at in life, however old you are, bro, understand just how valuable those minutes, those seconds, those hours, those days, those months, those years, those decades, those centuries are, bro. They're extremely valuable. Treat them as such. And I wish you on your journey that you're able to find the best use of your time so you have maximum fulfillment and joy. Prosperous as well. That's what I want for you guys. Anyone that hears this podcast, I want you to do extremely well. I want you to have a fulfilling, joyful life. That's what I want for you. I just want you to be the best version of yourself. Have joy and fulfillment. Enjoy life. Be successful. That's what I want for you, bro. Be joyous, fulfillment, and successful. And we can get there if we manage our time in a way that best suits the way we want to live. So, ladies and gentlemen, clock's ticking. How will you use your time today? How will you use it tomorrow? How will you use it the next month? How will you use it the next months, years, decades? How are you going to use it? Think, plan, ponder. I take moments of time just to think how my day is going to go, how my week's going to go, how my months are going to go, how my quarters going to go, how my year's going to go, how I'm going to be in 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years. I do this all the time, bro. I got a game plan to how I want to move my life, bro. All the time. Are you doing that? You might not. You might want to think about doing that, right? Because it's your time. Enjoy it. Get fulfilled, bro. I'm just saying. So yeah. So if you want a little kind of primer on how time is being taken from us, man, I would say taken, but kind of used by other people, or maybe not using it to the fullest, you should check this documentary out. It's pretty cool. Now, just to be clear, there are a little bit of subtitle reading that's necessary. It's mostly in English, but there is some subtitles got to be read. So if you don't like that, just use your reading skills. I'm sure you can read, right? If you could read, just use your reading skills. No big deal. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for me to go. It's time for me to go. And this concludes podcast. And until next time, we'll see. Most of the important things in the world have been accomplished by people who have kept on trying when there seemed to be no hope at all. Dale Carnegie. Until next time, it's Captain Peace.
The Captain Talks Flicks.